tonight was a new low. It was a real step backwards for me tonight. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say so, and it feels worse at the moment than when we were sat here after the Charlton game. They'd gone to Borough and lost 2-1, and they'd had the obviously the 3-0 defeat then. And again, as I said, there are positives that you can take from those games.
Well, I mean, Middlesbrough, Hurst has the penalty just before half time, and you could say that could go another way. Charlton dominated the first half, could easily have had that game put to bed before, the unacceptable collapse in the second half. But Oxford to this, it's pretty deflating, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's flat at the moment. There's nothing going for them going forward. They look so shaky and nervy at the back. That was definitely something that I noticed more tonight than even at Oxford on Friday night. They're playing out from the back. They weren't under that much pressure, and they were just playing it straight out of play, straight to Blackburn players. They just looked a little bit all over the place and lost, and it confused me when I looked back and thought, okay, look, there's new signings that have come in, but this is a group of players that looked largely, and this could be a debatable point, but largely pretty competitive in the Premier League in most games last season. I know they didn't win or even draw that many, but they were competitive in quite a lot of it. And they look so poor and lacking cohesion in the Championship now. And it's not like they're coming into this level. Look at the team. I know that you talk about the changes and there's something that we can sit here and debate, and the centre backs and maybe lack of quality and lack of squad building in good parts. They've got players in these teams that are worth more than the entire squads they're coming up against nearly. So there's so many different bits to break down in terms of quality all over the pitch and the levels that these players are at. You can talk about tactics, you can talk about effort. There's so many things that are wrong at the moment, and the fact that Ipswich are 7th somehow, given everything, is odd, even to an extent. And this does feel like kind of the culmination of what has been a weird run as well, where we've looked back at it and said a lot of the times they've maybe not been at their best and got draws or got wins sometimes, and now it feels like there's certain elements catching up with them, and the players kind of look shot.